Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your one and only Eric on the winning side. Thank you guys for the amazing support and the love that you are showing me. Guys, remember, this channel is not here just to motivate you, but actually to inspire you, all right? Motivation is like a storm that comes in a while, stays there for a while, then it disappears. But I will tell you for sure that inspiration is like the air that you breathe. You need the air every time, everywhere you are. In whatever you do, you need the air. So this channel is to inspire you, to keep you motivated, all right? As you could be in a between a hard place and a rock, all right? And you're about to give up, you're about to commit a suicide. But let me tell you, your life is so precious, and your life, it means a lot, okay? Don't give up just because the relationship didn't work. Don't give up just because that business deal did not go through. Don't you ever even cross your mind at any given point that you want to give up just because something never worked out. I'll tell you that even if it never worked out, you're created for a greater purpose. And this is the amazing thing that I'm going to share today about life, finding that life balance, all right? Yeah, because sometimes we don't know, should we give up or should we keep on going? Or to find that difference, can I take this step or should I keep on standing where I am? Or finding that difference, should I let this friend go or should I let them in my own life still, all right? You know, finding that balance, whether to take that business deal or even to leave it, you know, finding that thing or that small difference, you know, that small difference, you understand me, of finding that balance of your own life, okay? And as I'll be sharing these life lessons, remember, I'll be sharing an inspirational story, and I hope that you're going to learn something from this story, okay? So let's jump into the topic of today, guys. So guys, I'm going to get straight into the story, and the story will be very short. I hope that you're going to learn something from this amazing story, all right? Yeah, so there was this guy, a very young man and a very ambitious, who used to work in a company that this company was dealing with things to do with the repairs of electricals and, you know, anything to do with electricals, all right? Then in the same company, the young man had a mentor, all right? And the mentor was advanced in age. Actually, his years of he was almost resigning because you know, once you reach a certain age, depending from country to country, people normally resign and they let the young men, you know, they continue working, all right? Yeah, and I'm going to pick a random name for this young man, and I'm going to pick the name John. Let's give him the name John. So Mr. John, anytime he had a problem or anytime that if he felt that he needed advice, he could go to his mentor and talk to him. And the mentor was so gracious enough that even for life issues, anything to do with life, he could advise, including his own career. And surprisingly enough, the mentor was also his supervisor. But as they continued working, it reached a point where his mentor was supposed to be resigning and go back home because, you know, his years have gone. He worked for the company for so long, and he has reached a point where he needs to resign because of his age, obviously. So the mentor resigns and John is left to work with the company. And as the years passed by, Mr. John works very hard. He makes sure that he's on point. He makes sure that even reporting at work, according to the way the mentor used to advise him, that it's good even to report on time, you know, obey your older people who are above you, just always respect them, work very hard, you know, those life advices that people will advise at any given point, all right? Yeah, and one time, John sat down by himself and thought to himself that I've been working for this company for so long, But people who are coming after me are getting promoted. But for me, who has been here for quite some years, I haven't even received any kind of promotion. And so John decided that he's going to visit his mentor that same evening. So he goes to his mentor and tells his mentor that I've been working in this company. I've been doing everything that they need me to do. But people who are coming after me, people who are getting employed after me, you know, they are getting their promotion and I'm not getting anything. And there was silence for a moment. And the mentor started speaking and said, are you sure, Mr. John, that you are indispensable in your company? Are you sure that you've been doing everything that is needed to be done in that company? And so the mentor thought of something and told Mr. John that ask the company to give you a day off. And so that's what exactly happened. So Mr. John went home in a hurry and left the mentor. Mr. John went to the company the next day, reported the work as normal, but he requested the manager to give him some days off. And so Mr. John was given a whole week just to relax at home. It was counted as part of his leave. And so in that 1 week, the manager realized that there's something that is not working right. And he realized it's because John wasn't there, and how he used to do things with perfection. You know, everything was arranged the way it's supposed to be arranged. Everything was recorded the way it's supposed to be recorded. You know, everything. You know, you can, as a company, how you'll, as a manager, how you'll want the work to be done. He saw that there's something missing that other people couldn't do as John used to do. And so when John came back to the company, John was promoted. And he was promoted because of only one reason, that the time he went missing, things weren't going as normal. They realized that John was very, very important. And so John, after seeing that he was promoted, just because of taking a day off, you know, or a week off, sorry, he thought that, wow, if only for me to go once, people will see my importance. Then any given point, if I have a problem, then this is how I'll be addressing my problem. That he'll be going off, and then he comes after some few days. And John never realized that there was a problem with that, because every time he was getting a problem in the company, he goes off, you know, he's missing from the company. And he could see as though it's too important. Of course, it was very important, but too important for the company. So every time he gets a problem, he goes home, and then after a few days, he comes back. And then one time, he was locked out of the company. And even the company later on sent him a letter telling him that he has been sacked from the company. Yeah, and John was so wounded in his heart and went straight to his mentor and told the mentor, why have this company sacked me? And I was so very much important to this company. I have served this company. I have given them the best. And his mentor kept quiet for a moment listening to John. And he told John that the last time you were here, you came for advice, but you left in a hurry without listening to the second part of the advice. The second point of the advice from the mentor that John missed was this one, that if a light bulb keeps on going on and off, soon people will be fed up with it, and they are going to remove it, and they are going to put a proper bulb that will illuminate light continuously. And that's what Mr. John missed. That if you keep on going on and off, soon people will replace you with people who are more reliable, people who are more present, and they're going to take up your position, and maybe, or chances are, they're going to do even much more better than you did before or when you were there. And so for a moment, Mr. John keeps quiet and thinks, man, I have messed up. In his mind he was thinking, I have messed up big time. I've messed up, because he took one part of the advice but left in a hurry without taking the second part of what? The advice. So John knew that he has really messed up. And so this is where I'm going to drive up my topic and tell you that it's good to find the life balance. The time that you know when you need to light on your light or put on your light, and when to put it off. Because people will never realize, or people will never notice when the bulb is on. When the bulb is on, they will never realize its importance. They only notice the importance of the bulb the moment it goes off, and then they notice there was light in this room. All right? Yeah. And I'll tell you, you are important. Some people are going to lose their loved ones, and that's the moment they know that, wow, Eric was very important. You're going to lose a friend, and you also realize that this friend was very much important in my life. You're going to lose a business, probably you're going to lose your job, or your position, and that's the only time that you realize that it was very much important to your life. Let me tell you, don't wait for the time that you lose something or someone, then you learn that they were actually very important. Get that balance. Get to know that these people are very much important. Get to see what kind of benefits do they give you. If, for example, you have friends, are these people who stand with you? And I told you in the last video, do you have friends that can challenge you? Do you have people that can actually talk to you sense and even drive you even much more further to achieving your goals, or even to becoming a better person every day of your life? Or do you have such kind of friends in your inner circle, those people that they cannot help you, they only take much from you, and they are not there for you when you need them most? You need to find that balance. You need to release them and maintain those people who mean a lot to you. Life is about finding that balance. Learn from this story, and I'll tell you that people will never take notice of when the bulb is on. Only when the electricity goes off, or when that bulb goes on, they will notice the importance of that bulb, because that bulb was giving them light. All right? So this is my point, my fellow friends, that don't let people take for granted your presence, okay? Yeah, you are there for a reason, but don't let people take you just for granted. They misuse you. They call you, like they have an emergency, but when you show up, there's not even an emergency. And I don't know whether you have such kind of friends. There are people who can call you as though they have an emergency, and you rush to their house and they start laughing. There was nothing so serious, and you are like, what was happening? Why did you call? And you're left wondering, what is wrong with this person? Because sometimes people take for us, or take friendship, they take friendship for granted, all right? And also, the other thing that I want to tell you, that don't take for granted the people who are around your life. Those people are there for a reason, and they are with you for a reason. The family members who love you, those friends who love you, those people who support you, they support your career, they support your dreams, they support everything that you have, they support, no matter how small, they celebrate your achievements, all right? Don't take for granted. Remember that these people, even God has placed them there for a reason, and get to learn this, that find that balance in life. Let go what is needed to let go, and hold to what is needed to be held so much, okay? There are those things that you can hold on to, but there are those things and even people that you need to let them go. For good, you just let them go. And this is what I want you to learn today, that learn to appreciate every moment, every chance of life you've been given, everything that you have in your life, and everyone that you actually have in your own life. And so guys, that's why I'm going to stop today. and I hope that you've learned something. Remember, if you like the lessons, you like everything, you like the story, guys, give this video a thumbs up. And also, can you write a comment down below telling me what do you think about the story today? What do you think about the life lessons that I've shared today? And also, if you have an inspirational story, comment down below. I'll be able to look at it, okay? Or you can send it even to my email. It's always there. When you go to the about section of this YouTube channel, you can be able to reach me out, yeah, of course, and recommend this YouTube channel to your friends and family and share widely, okay? Yeah, so guys, until next time, let's meet in the next video, and bye bye.